Welcome to the We Guard Cleveland podcast with me, your host, Casey. We've got some breaking news. The Cleveland Guardians have hired Stephen Vogt to be their new head coach. This came out a little while ago. Sorry, I didn't get this to you right away because I've been busy lately. But I know you guys understand. So, you're probably wondering what my initial reaction was to the Guardians hiring Stephen Vogt as their new head coach. I think I'm pronouncing his last name right. It's either Vogt or whatever, but that's how I think it's pronounced. So my initial reaction was not surprised. I've heard of Stephen Vogt. He was one of the major candidates for the job. I think he was the third guy on their list to hire. That was my guess, because the other top options for the job were Craig Counsell, who was hired by the Chicago Cubs, and Carlos Mendoza, who was hired by the Mets today, and I think Vogt was the Guardians' third option, who they ended up hiring. This is how the Guardians' president of baseball operations, Chris Antonetti, announced the hiring. Antonetti stated, "We're thrilled to welcome Stephen and his family to Northeast Ohio, and to name him the next manager of the Cleveland Guardians," said Guardians president of baseball operations Chris Antonetti. "Stephen earned a reputation as one of the best teammates in the game across his 16-year career as a player, and we've greatly enjoyed the opportunity to get to know him over the past several weeks. Stephen has thought critically about the type of leader and manager he wants to be, his deep care for others, his ability to build meaningful relationships with those around him, and his open-mindedness and curiosity make him an ideal fit to lead our club moving forward. We couldn't be more excited to partner with Stephen." So that is what Chris Antonetti had to say about the hire of Stephen Vogt. So those are some positives. They said he's very good with the players, which is a very good thing to be as a head coach. That was probably my biggest initial reaction, but I've done some more research about Vogt, and now I have more details, which I'm going to tell you about next. So now here's some more information on Stephen Vogt. He is very young. He's 39 years old. He just retired after the 2022 season, so this is only his second year out of retirement, and he's already got a head coaching job. His only coaching experience was a one-year stint with the Seattle Mariners last year as an assistant bullpen coach. I think that 1 year as a bullpen coach helps the Guardians because he has some experience working with a bullpen that did fairly well last year. So I feel like he could do a really good job at helping rebuild the Guardians bullpen, which is one of the big things that the Guardians need to decide this offseason, is if they need to rebuild their bullpen. I also like that he was a catcher when he played in the league, because he could really help the development of Bo Naylor. I have Bo Naylor's rookie card right here. But because he catched in the league for 16 years and he understands the catching position very well. I feel like him and Sandy Alomar Jr., who are both catchers, can work with Bo Naylor to get him to the next level of an all-star catcher. Stephen Vogt played 6 seasons with the Oakland Athletics, 2 with the Arizona Diamondbacks, and 1-year stints with the Rays, Giants, and Braves and Brewers during his MLB career, but his most successful season was in 2014 with the Oakland Athletics, where he hit over 270 with over 20-plus home runs. So now you guys are probably wondering, how would I grade this hire? I would give it a 7.5 out of 10. Overall, I think there are a lot of positives of hiring Stephen Vogt. I think he will be able to help out their bullpen a lot and develop Bo Naylor, like I've already stated earlier in the video. So I really think he can help out the pitching and catching a lot, based off of his experience with working with pitchers and catchers as a player and as a coach. However, he is still very young and he's only has 1 year of coaching experience. So I don't really think. I mean, there's some obvious risks there, and I don't really think he'll have the longest leash, if you know what I mean. Like, he's a first year coach. I mean, he needs to perform well. I'd say he needs to get the Guardians to the playoffs. So there's a little bit of pressure on him there, I would say, being a first year head coach. But I do think overall it was a very good hire. So that's why I gave it a 7.5 out of 10, because there's risks there, but I think it's still a good hire. Now, please like and subscribe and turn on those notifications for more content. I have some upcoming videos coming up on the off season, and please like and subscribe. We just hit our 25 subscriber mark. We're a fourth of a way to 100. So let's try to keep getting more subscribers. Tell your friends about this channel. And for now, Casey is out.